how to measure gloss using the PosiTector GLS Glanzmessgerät from Defelsco, the measure of quality. Gloss is an optical property that indicates how well a surface reflects light in a specular, mirror-like direction. It refers to how lustrous or shiny an object appears, generally affecting its aesthetic and perceived value. On high gloss surfaces, light is reflected at the angle of incidence. On matte surfaces, the light is diffusely scattered in all directions. Several factors can influence the gloss of a product, including texture, coating properties, and paint application. By taking gloss measurements, process issues and defective parts can be identified, maximizing consistency, reducing waste, and improving quality. Gloss is typically measured and reported in gloss units, or GU, as defined by standards such as ASTM D523 and ISO 2813. Additionally, some gloss meters, like the PosiTector GLS, are capable of measuring reflectance and Haze Index. Reflectance is a measurement of the amount of light detected versus the amount of light sent and is expressed as a percentage. Haze is the appearance of a milky halo or bloom perceived in reflective surfaces due to microscopic imperfections. The Haze Index is measured according to ASTM D4039 by subtracting the 20-degree from the 60-degree specular gloss measurements. Because of the vast range of gloss values, different measurement angles are used to provide the best resolution across matte, semi, and glossy samples. The 60-degree measurement angle is the recommended starting point and is used to measure many common finishes such as interior wall paints, furniture, packaging materials, and plastics. Finishes that read greater than 70 GU at the 60-degree measurement angle are considered high gloss and should be measured using a 20-degree measurement angle. These finishes are often seen on cars, traffic signs, and other applications where a reflective or mirror-like finish is desired. Finishes that read lower than 10 GU at the 60-degree measurement angle are considered matte and should be measured using the 85-degree measurement angle. Gloss measurements in this range are commonly seen on products such as fabrics, leather, and military assets. The PosiTector GLS Glanzmessgerät is the ideal instrument for quality control specialists. 3 probe models are available. The PosiTector GLS 60 is suitable for most gloss applications and is the preferred angle for measuring semi-gloss. The PosiTector GLS 2060 is ideal for high to semi-gloss applications and has the ability to calculate Haze Index. The PosiTector GLS 2060-85 is suitable for all gloss applications, high, semi, and matte. It is also capable of calculating Haze Index. When powered on, the probe performs an automatic self-check and calibration using the calibration standard incorporated into the protective base plate. A traceable certificate of calibration for both the probe and the standard are included. For some applications, it may be desirable to calibrate the probe to a different calibration standard. Easily add and manage up to 99 different standards. The durable, all-metal probe is designed for long-term stability and a long service life. It is connected to the PosiTector gauge body via cable, making it ideal for measuring tight or awkward applications. The PosiTector gauge body is also compatible with any PosiTector probe, quickly converting from a gloss meter to a coating thickness gauge, surface profile gauge, environmental meter, and more. 2 gauge bodies are available. The standard gauge body is compatible with all PosiTector GLS probes, has a high-low alarm mode, and can display on-screen statistics such as the average, standard deviation, min-max, and number of readings while measuring, storing up to 1,000 readings. The advanced gauge body includes all of the functionality of the standard model, plus storage of up to 250,000 readings and up to 1,000 batches, and additional functionality such as scanning and differential modes. By default, the PosiTector GLS is capable of measuring 1 reading per second. With normal scan mode enabled, it is capable of continuously measuring and saving up to 120 readings per minute. With Statisticscan, the probe continuously measures and displays real-time scan statistics, saving only the statistical summary for each scan into memory. For quick inspection or for pass-fail checks, High-low mode visibly and audibly alerts the user when measurements exceed user-specified limits. Differential mode automatically calculates the difference between the current reading and a stored reference value, ideal for comparing results to a known target value. Taking gloss measurements with the PosiTector GLS Glanzmessgerät is fast and easy. Power the gauge on with the center navigation button. The PosiTector GLS will automatically perform a calibration every time the gauge is powered on. Be sure that the probe is fitted into the included protective baseplate with integrated calibration standard. Periodically, or when dust or debris is visible, the glass standard should be cleaned using the included cleaning wipes. Ensuring the standard tile stays clean is critical to ensuring the accuracy of the meter. The PosiTector GLS is now ready to measure. Remove the protective base plate from the probe and place the probe on a firm, flat surface. Simply press the button to take a reading. When a measurement is obtained, the gauge beeps twice and the measurement is displayed. When inspection is complete, download the readings using the built-in USB port or alternatively via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth if using an advanced gauge body. When connected, download, view, and print stored readings in professional PDF reports quickly and easily with PosiSoft Desktop. Fully customized reports can be created to match existing paper forms or layouts. The new PosiTector GLS Glanzmessgerät is the simple, durable, and accurate way to measure gloss. With an easy-to-use interface, fast measurement speed, onboard memory, and easy reporting solutions, all backed by Felsco's renowned quality, customer service, and exceptional 2-year warranty, the PosiTector GLS Glanzmessgerät is the ideal choice for gloss measurement. Visit defelsco.com/GLS for a complete list of features.